The securitization law turned 21 this year, and for the first 14 years, nobody would have had a serious conversation with a tax person about the securitization transaction. That all changed when the interest limitation rule came in about 7 years ago. And you know how that is when you start talking to a tax person. The rules are complex, there's lots of fine print, so that created some uncertainty. It took a little while to figure out that securitization transactions would still be tax neutral, either because they are not affected by the rules or because they are structuring possibilities to get back to the original aim of securitization, which is tax neutrality. And the possibilities for structuring got extended recently by the introduction of the single company group. I think that introduction of that rule shows that the Luxembourg legislature understands the issues that are faced by the capital markets and the securitization in particular. And I think the Luxembourg Capital Markets Association played an important role in getting to the situation where we are today, which is having tax neutrality again, both by getting to a common market view on how these transactions should be dealt with, but also by speaking in one voice to the government and to the market about the issues and the solutions that there are to those issues.
The key defining term would be, unfortunately, volatility, in line with the current macroeconomic environment. The structured finance tax landscape in Luxembourg is constantly evolving, adapting to new regulations, global standards, and market needs. While Luxembourg had a very good starting point in its introduction into the industry by transposing the local securitization law in 2004, new rules like the interest limitation, global minimum taxation, or anti-hybrids have posed challenges that Luxembourg has been only able to overcome with flexibility and dynamism. And it is these two features that have allowed it to persevere in a highly disputed environment and remain competitive alongside heavyweights of the industry like Ireland.
Luxembourg securitization vehicles are designed to be tax neutral. That has been the intention since the law on securitization transaction has been implemented in 2004. But since then there has been a number of pieces of tax legislation that have caused, so to speak, some collateral tax damage to securitization transactions. Today I'm very proud of the tremendous efforts which the Ministry of Finance but also the Luxembourg Capital Markets Association have put into reshaping the tax regime that applies to securitization transactions. I think today we can implement CLO transactions via Luxembourg securitization vehicles. We can securitize carbon credits, crypto assets, you really name the asset class. And I think the next step will be active equities trading, and at least on the tax side of things, we are very ready for that.